How's everybody doing? My name is Efren Johnson. I want to thank everybody for coming by once again and looking at my blog. I really hope you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. Today, I'm going to be talking about John Wall's first two games in Summer League. I should have really done this on Monday, but I've been a little busy. But anyway, let's get into it. First game played against the Golden State Warriors. Um, he scored 24 points. He shot 7 for 15. He had 8 assists, 2 steals, and 8 turnovers. I think that was the big thing that everybody was talking about, was really the 8 turnovers. John Wall, he averaged about 4 turnovers in college. Which isn't good. You know, um, you like for your point guard to average no more than two you know um, turnovers a game, but for him to turn the ball over 8 times, you know, is that's just bad. That's bad basketball right there. There's no getting around that. But a lot of that has to do with first game jitters. Your first NBA game, even though it's summer league, it doesn't matter. You're playing against NBA, competition on the floor. So, you know, um, the 8 turnovers, I'm sure he's definitely not happy with. Neither was the coaching staff. Um, but as far as defense goes, I think he played very good defense. He played very good man-to-man defense. He got 2 steals, which isn't bad at all. Um, but the thing I liked the most was the 8 assists. A lot of those were passes to McGee. I could see him and McGee really have good chemistry right now going, and that's something that's could possibly be in Washington for a long, long time because they're both young players. Um, the 7 for 15 from the field. That's not bad. I mean, his first shot was, oh man, that was definitely first game jitters right there because it like clinked off the backboard. But after that he followed that up with a real nice jump shot, really in the same spot, nothing but net, hit it right over the defender. Um, I'm happy to see that his jump shot is improving. I thought he had an okay jump shot in college, but I can see that he's definitely been working on it. He had some open shots, and he made some very good tough layups. But the definite thing I like was the fact that he got his teammates involved in the game. It's something that you definitely need from your point guard to get everybody involved, and as well as yourself. A lot of point guards can do one or the other. Either they can score, or they can pass. You don't meet too many point guards that can score and pass. So that's definitely one good thing that he has right there. Second game was against the Clippers. He actually was matched up against his college teammate in Bledsoe. Um, that game, he played pretty good. I think he definitely bounced back. I think he came out a little more relaxed. That the second game, which is expected. He had 18 points. He was 5 for 12 from the field. He had 10 assists, 5 steals, but once again he had 8 turnovers also. Um, the thing about the turnovers is it's I guess it's just him getting to know his teammates and what they like to do. That's the crazy thing about summer league. You really don't get that much time to really practice with each other to see what your teammates like and what they don't like, where they want the ball and where they don't want the ball. Some passes that he made, I'm sure he probably wish he could have had him back because I saw him make a couple lob passes, and I think it was like one or two. The passes were short, which means at the last second he saw something and was like, God, I shouldn't have thrown that. It was kind of almost like trying to take the pass back, but you can't do it after you throw it. But it's just stuff like that. That he will improve on. He'll get better at doing that. I believe his turnovers will come down. They're gonna have to come down. You can't average 8 turnovers, and I believe John Wall is a much better player than that. And he's not gonna average 8 turnovers. So that's really, I mean, it is a concern, but it's really not a concern. The thing that, like I said, the thing that I like was his passing ability. I mean, 2 games he's averaging 9 assists. So that's terrific. And plus, in the 2 games he's played, I believe the first game he was 10 for 11 from the free throw line, which is, great. That's over 90%. And second game he was 8 for 8. So in these past 2 games he's only missed, one free throw, and that's what you like to see. Seeing that he had those many attempts during the game, that tells you that he's attacking the basket, and that's what you want to see out of John Wall. His jump shot will come along, and teams are going to start playing him to make him shoot jump shots, but he still has that ability to get to the basket like no other, and he gets there, and for the most part, he makes smart decisions. I know a lot of people be like, well, if he's averaging 8 turnovers, then maybe he's not making smart decisions, but a lot of those turnovers aren't from him driving to the basket and dishing and things like that. Those are just passes, errant passes that he's making. And like I said, that has to do with guys not really knowing each other on the floor. That's a big part. But when he goes to the basket, either he's gonna get fouled, he's gonna go to the free throw line, or he's gonna get fouled and go to the free throw line, or he's gonna find his teammate. He's a very unselfish basketball player. I don't think that's a lot of people don't. I don't think a lot of people know that about him. A lot of people look at John Wall and they think, here's an athletic guy. He's flashy. He's all about himself. But that's not the case at all. If that's what you think of John Wall, you're definitely confused, because I believe he loves to pass the ball just as much as he loves to score. So, Wizards fans, don't be too alarmed with the 8 assists. With the 8 turnovers. I think that he'll definitely clean that up by season time. Plus, he'll have other people on the floor to, pass the ball to, guys who actually see passes coming. Because I saw a couple guys that didn't even know the pass were coming. So, you got that on the floor. Like I said, the chemistry's not there yet. So, it'll definitely be there for the season. I think Washington's going to have, a much better season than what they had last year. Just because of him, and like I said, that chemistry with him and McGee, I think that's definitely, a lot of people are definitely going to start looking at that. I think they kind of have that, that chemistry like a Steve Nash and Amar'e Stoudemire. Maybe they're not as good as Steve Nash and Amar'e Stoudemire, but they have that chemistry. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. I gotta go. Peace.